I'm hitting these bitches is on me, but I already know they just mad cause the hitters be wanting me. You know how the shit go. They be all on the ground yelling and screaming and wanting to smoke, but I don't internet bang, I'm not gonna do it, my fingers are broke. I'm guessing it's hot in the kitchen, cause me and this nigga been cooking. While you was sweating, the nigga, my money was bubbling into some chickens. But let me get some game, that drama and bush get boring. Get your head in the game and out of the clouds, cause that's how I'm scoring. And I'm the hottest on this team, bitch. Everybody know me. You better ask about this queen shit. Loose lips, sinking shits faster than some quicksand. Running to some problems, your nigga got me like a kickstand. I'm locked in, play my position till all the cabbage come. I had to tell them, baby, slow down, cause it's a marathon. Nobody make a move till I do. Call me the Pentagon, C4 Dynamite. I've been the vibe.
It's non-stop, as long as you know. Ahead of the pack, everywhere that I go. Think it's a joke, think it's a game. Run to the smoke, die for the fame. Think it's a game, think it's a joke. Don't got a clue, I think you should know. It's non-stop, as long as you know. Ahead of the pack, everywhere that I go. Think it's a joke, think it's a game. Run to the smoke, die for the fame. Think it's a game, think it's a joke. Don't got a clue, I think you should know. I know, 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 I know.
You've just tapped in to True Talk with Queen, the dopest radio show on the map, and your official No Judgment Zone.
No Judgment Zone?
You want to talk business?
Let's talk.
Relationships?
Let's talk.
Problems?
Let's do it.
But we keep it real, keep it raw, and 100% uncut. Grab some popcorn, make a little drink, and buckle your seatbelt. The vibe of your life starts now.
I appreciate y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. Whether you're tuned in through Facebook, YouTube, Accelerated Radio, however you chose to tune in tonight, I really, really appreciate you. If you're on YouTube, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time that we go live or post new content, okay? First things first, you guys, the Toast to Success is coming up October 8th. I need you guys to make sure y'all stay tapped in and get y'all tickets. Tickets is $25. It's live performances, spoken word, vendors, all kind of stuff going on, y'all. We gonna have us a ball. We got performances by Baby J, by Sarah Shine, by T Benji, and a couple of more I'm not gonna say right now because we waiting to announce that. And then we got spoken word by Yawo Watts. He is so amazing, y'all. I'm talking about this man is the business. So y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in, okay? And we have Lou Cynthia with y'all know her as Hip Hop Lou. She's hosting the event. Y'all already know she hella funny. Bomb energy, so make sure y'all stay tapped in for that. We got Sophia Collier hosting the VIP, and y'all, when y'all talk about social media influencer, y'all talking about somebody going viral, I'm talking about she doing her thing, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all, come support her and all that. We got my girl Queen Elevation from Power of Lipsticks Media on the red carpet. She gonna keep it lit. She dope as fuck. Y'all already know. Energy amazing. And we got special guest Bossy coming through, and we got Nakia Gray coming through. Y'all, this gonna be a night full of amazing shit. Okay, I'm talking about we got bosses on top of bosses on top of bosses coming through the building, y'all, and we celebrating each other. We celebrating everything that we're accomplishing out here. We go overlook so much in the hood, in the ghetto. You feel what I'm saying? But it's talent there. That's where it's real innovators at. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So we shedding light on everybody, and we gonna party together and turn up. So y'all make sure y'all support that, okay? The link is in my bio if you want to purchase tickets. If you want me to drop off the tickets, you want to meet up or something like that, then you just send me a quick DM or text the number that you see posted everywhere, okay? Now that we got that out the way, we got my boy Treehouse in the building.
What's the deal?
How are you?
All is well.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm so glad you came in here tonight, because we've been trying to get you here for the longest, especially when they heard you on the phone lines, right?
Oh, man. That was a crazy conversation. Matter of fact, where's everybody at? So we can finish that.
Right? We definitely need to get up into that conversation, because listen here, if you're on Facebook, I see you, I appreciate you, and I love you so much. All of y'all that's on Tree Live on Instagram, I don't know if y'all know, but they stole your girl live, okay? Put the phone right there. They stole your girl live, so I can't go live from my page, okay? I gotta let them do their thing. You feel me? So don't even pay attention. Don't let that bother you. Don't let that bother you, okay?
It's all good.
So tonight, y'all, one of the things that I wanted to talk about, because I know Tree personally, and we've been knowing each other for a whole lot of years, right? And so to watch him grow and elevate as a black man, you know what I mean? It's very admirable, and it's hard, y'all. And so as women, you know, we behind the scenes trying to be the support system that we know how to be, but sometimes it ain't always right, y'all, okay? We be fucking up sometimes, right? So now we got Tree in the building, and first we gonna find out, tell the listeners a little bit about who Tree is first before we get into this conversation.
Yeah, it's your boy 6'3". I'm Big Tree, you know, I produce music, known in many various places. Also, I minister. I do a lot of that. Whether people know it or not, it's just a gift. You don't necessarily have to have on a suit and a tie and a Bible in your hand, but you know, we all need correction, and it's just something about growing up in the hood, being able to talk to, you know, people on that level, then also having the corporate smarts to be able to deal with people on that level. And then you take the two, integrate them together, and then it's like you got the best of both worlds. So I'm a people person. People are just drawn to me. So with that, you know, certain conversations come up, and I just let go and let God, you know. That's what's got me here this far, for real.
Absolutely. Hey, Cole, I see you. She said, hey, Tree.
What's the deal?
Hey, Callie. Hey, Rome. I see y'all. Thank y'all. Okay, so how long have you been doing music professionally?
Professionally, I've been doing music for 17 years.
Wow. And what has that journey been like?
Hard. Crazy, fun. Like, it was a fucking roller coaster, I can't even lie. Shout out to my Brody Wack, though, because without him, I wouldn't even be known the way I am. You know what I'm saying? He put me on. You know, I was in a bad spot with this one record label in Vegas, and he told me, like, hey, when you gonna sign with them again? When you re-sign? And I was like, on my birthday. He was like, don't do it. I got something better for you. Okay. And then like over the course of weeks, you know, me and my godbrother talked, and he was like, you got a raw talent, you know what I'm saying? If you would just trust me, you know what I'm saying, we could develop something nice, you know. And I was just like, okay, you know, like everybody was really, like, I wasn't as excited about my craft as everybody else was. Mm-hmm. That was the funny part. And then just people all over just said, you got something. So when it came time for me to sign with His City, I didn't sign. I signed with We With It Entertainment, and it changed my life.
Okay. Shout out to We With It Entertainment.
We with it. So, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So, you know, that's how it all started, like, professionally, because he helped me get that name. You know, everybody from the streets knew Tree, but the music industry got to know Big Tree, the producer. So it was just like, you know, Wack put me in position with like 112, put me in the studios with 2 Chainz and just the Santana's, just like different variety of people, you know, that I wouldn't have never been able to, you know, do on my own. I could have, but it was set up that way to go that route. So it was just a beautiful thing. Trusted him, he trusted me, and we were just making bangers. Like, you know, we was ahead of our time though, so that was another kicker. But yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the transition, right? Because in the streets, yeah, we think we doing something right on some grown man shit or some grown woman shit, right?
Yeah.
But we acting like kids. Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
like it's really some childish ass shit, right? So tell me what that transition was like from a boy to a man. Like, you know what I mean? When your mentality started to shift and all of that different stuff. Explain to me what that was like.
You know, to be honest with you, that transition happened at 36, believe it or not.
Wow.
You know, some people it happened earlier, some people later, some people never get a chance, but my chance was 36. My brother Dontrell had just got shot. I'm already off my rocker, you know, swinging on sheriffs and getting chased up out of hospitals and stuff like that. And I was just on the path of darkness, like, and I couldn't see it, but I felt death all around me, you know what I'm saying? And I was just walking on the block one day and I had like these guns on me. I was just ready for whatever. And then all of a sudden I seen my boy and he was like, I ain't gonna say his name, but, you know, shout out to my dog, you know, my bro, you know, Jay. I'm gonna just say Jay. I ain't gotta know everything, but Jay, Jay was an angel that day. So because Jay played football, professional football, he was like, come roll with me. In my mind, what I was going through that day, I was like, oh shit, we finna go pull some bras, like we finna go get active, like for sure. So I put all my shit up and I'm like, all right, let's go. So I get excited, and then this nigga say, yeah, we finna go to Bible study. I'm like, the whole record scratch and all that. I'm like, hold on, bro, I don't do church no more, bro. I ain't. He said, it's not church. He was like, just trust me. He's like, just roll with me, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I don't want to go. Like, I fought it the whole way over there. I was like fighting it. And then once the Bible study started, I was angry. I got angry at God. You feel me? I'm like, all the stuff that I'm going through, you got me here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to bash somebody's head in for shooting my brother. Like, I got business to attend to. And sure enough, the business I had to attend to was his, because that moment, that was my final warning. And it wasn't until after I got out that Bible study is where he revealed it to me and said, if I would have rejected Jay that day, I would have died.
Wow. So
that was a transformation. Going to that Bible study, opening it up and really getting in the Word, not having a pastor tell me not his interpretation of the Word. Like, I'm actually going word for word, precept, you know, scripture line by line, and it's like, it's starting to click. And then when it started to click, it was like, yo, you're not a man. You're a coward.
Right.
And I was like, okay, well, we got to change this. So the transition was hard, leaving the streets, becoming the man I am now. But, you know, I'm going to just say that it was a road worth taking. You feel me? Absolutely. Yes, it was a lot of potholes. Yes, it was a lot of struggles and flat tires and engine failures and AC problems, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? I got through it. Right, and the best is yet to come. So that the transition of putting away all the childish stuff, the stuff that don't mean nothing. Like, you could be out here gangbanging your heart out, bro, like the hardest little nigga from the block. But let me tell you something, nigga. They not paying you $100,000 a year to stand on that corner and bang on cars. They not paying you, nigga, $100 million, you know what I'm saying, a year to fucking destroy your body, you know what I'm saying, to get those around you killed. Like, you got to understand what profession you're in at this time, you feel me? And that was one of the keys of the transformation, is realizing where you are in life. There are two roads. There's victory and there's defeat.
That's true.
In layman's term, nigga, that's life or death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to pick or choose. And I chose to do life because the first 36 years of my life, I did it the way that I wanted to do it. And nothing panned out. Yes, I got a name. Yes, I acquired numerous contacts in my phone, celebrities. Like I hung out with people. I did parties. I toured. All that. Yeah, that's fine. But what does it amount to? Like,
Right.
there's an emptiness there. And then once I realized, like, God was that missing ingredient, okay, now I can cook. So now when I cook, my food is gonna taste that much better because now my ingredient can't be topped, it can't be touched. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's gonna make everything, it's gonna make the whole dish sweeter. So I just like, okay, I got my missing component. Now let's see what it's gonna do. Now let me tell you something. Just because you decide to walk with God, that does not mean that your life is gonna get easier.
Can you say it again for the people in the back?
Just because you finally decide to hear and hearken to his voice and follow him, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be peaches and all that. No, it's not going to be none of that. I'm going to tell you what it's going to be. It's going to be constant tests. Every single day you're going to wake up, you're going to get tested. You're going to get tested in the weirdest ways. You're going to first get tested by the people in your household. Then when you walk out the door, the first people you encounter, you're going to get tested. So be careful what you pray for. God, give me strength. Well, guess what? Now
You gotta go through some shit. Listen, y'all. Don't follow my lead, okay? Because it's wrong, and I know it's wrong. It's just I can't help myself sometimes, right? But I could be I can be in tune with you, baby. We in the spirit. We in this thing. We doing some stuff, right?
right.
Prophetic words and everything. Soon as you say, Lord, give her strength, I come straight out that thing. Don't do that. I be like, Jesus, I didn't say that. They said that. Like, I'm telling you, my pastor think I'm crazy. Because I don't care where I come right up out that. No, sir.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Because
to.
to get strong, you got to go through something. I'm going through enough stuff. So don't give me no damn strength. I'm already Hercules, damn it. I don't want no more strength. When I need that extra oomph, I ask God to be my strength. You feel what I'm saying? Don't give me nothing. Please, Jesus, don't give me that. But be it for me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
People have to understand that's powerful too. When you pray, especially when you're asking for something, depends on how you asking. He's gonna answer you immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful of that. My walk has been. I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm just gonna be 100% honest with the whole world right now. Whoever's listening, it's easier for me to live that street life than it is for me to walk for God. The reason why I'm gonna tell you this is because when I was out there in the streets and I was robbing banks and I was doing all this dumb shit, I wasn't getting fucked with. A lot of the times I was by myself because my mama taught me, if you're gonna do something, do it by yourself. That way you ain't gonna snitch on yourself. You feel me? So a lot of the shit that I did a lot of times with me and one other person or pretty much by myself. But I never was touched by the police. I never was, you know what I'm saying? The only times I went to jail is when I started doing right. When I started to shake the devil and try to put him up under my feet and walk on him, he was like, "Oh, nigga, you think you gone? I got something for you."
That's my story
Let me
too.
remind you of your attitude.
Yes.
White dude pull up on the side of me. You know what I'm saying? He say something, I say something, I explode, pistol come out. Next thing you know, I'm in jail.
Yeah, he like, I knew you wouldn't change,
Get out.
nigga. I knew
Get out.
it.
I'm like, you know what? We all go through this. Hey, God, if you get me out of this, I promise He got me out. I went right back to doing what Tree used to do.
Right.
And guess what? That second time I got caught up, I had a no bail warrant.
Whoa.
I
So
mean,
now you got to sit down and hear me.
I sat in jail for 7 months before I saw a judge.
Wow.
Because I absconded. I fled the country. And then when I came back, then, you know, I got caught up. So it was just like, you do stuff, this comes back. But like what I was saying is that it's easier to live that life because you have no worries. You're not living for nothing.
Right.
So naturally, everything is going to really be handed right to you because you're on at that time where it seems like the winning team.
Right.
But no, you're on the wrong team, because when you get on the winning team, then guess what?
You gotta fight.
In order to play on that team, you got to practice. You got to show yourself worthy enough to be able to be a starter on that team, which means you got to put in the time, you got to put in that homework, you got to learn those plays. The devil gonna come from this way. So you got to get in that class. He got to teach you how to maneuver on that field when the devil's on the same field with you.
Right.
You got to read that playbook. You got to get into it, study it. You got to understand that this is going to happen when you do this. You're going to avoid this if you do this. And,
I agree. Don Christine said, "Hey boo, hey, your sister trying to say something. She getting mad." Benji said, "Hey."
What's up, Benji?
T-John said, "What's up with it, Queen and
T-Jizzle.
Trio?" I thank y'all again for tapping in. And if you want to call in and talk to Tree, the number is 310-910-9676. Again, that number is 310-910-9676. And you can just push the number 1 to go live, okay?
Uno.
So, how long did it take you to really embrace the spiritual maturity that you started to notice yourself going through?
Hey, you know what? We all have different lives, different walks, right?
Right.
Just so happened, I was a runner. Let me explain what that means. My whole life, people have told me, my family first told me that I was special, right? And I never understood what that meant. I always took that as a good thing. I always took that as he's going to be great. He's going to be dynamic. You know what I'm saying? But there was something wrong with me mentally, physically. There was attributes missing from my brain, from my component, to make me like normal, like everybody else. So people used to always pray over me. And then this one day, this lady came to me out of nowhere. I don't know who she was. She said she was a prophet, but she said her exact words were, "You're going to be powerful in God. Like, you're going to minister." The moment she said that, I became a runner from God. Like, I wanted to run, because my whole life, all my uncles are pastors. So I see how their life is. I don't want to be like that.
Right.
I see what the church do. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be that hooping and hollering. I don't want to. When you tell me I'm gonna be ministering, that's the first thing I think of was suits, churches, and Cadillac. No, I'm not. I don't feel that. I'm not with that. So, but little did I know, what she prophesied was actually real. It was just from a different perspective. It was from a different aspect of times are changing, and you're going to be one of the focal points, one of the voices for your generation. You know what I'm saying? Like, people look at you and laugh at you. They're going to laugh at you. They're going to talk about you. You're going to be the butt of people's jokes. But in the end, it's going to be reversed. She said, "The last shall be first, and the first shall be last." Never understood what that meant. But now, I do get it. I do get it, because I'm here, and a lot of my people's not.
Right.
And it's just your choice of walk. We all done things that we're not proud of, but I just, all praise to the Most High that He gave me. He allowed me to have that one more chance, and I just grabbed hold of it, because I thought it was something else. It was a mirage. So look, just how the Bible says that the whole world will be deceived, right? Sometimes, for the greater good, we have to deceive those we love in order to wake them up. So Jay coming to me saying, "Hey, come roll with me," I automatically got my hopes up, because this a handsome cat. Back then, I wasn't the ugliest, but I wasn't the prettiest, so I was somewhere in the middle. So I felt confident about my game going out with him. So I'm like, let's roll. You feel me? But come to find out, what I was thinking was totally off. I went to Bible study. So, and he played his position. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. He said what he said, and he left it there. It was either you gonna roll or you not.
Right.
Even though I rolled, I fought the whole way there, but I rolled.
Right.
Game changer.
So what do you say to the ladies out there?
Hey ladies, hey boo, hey. I want to give a shout out to all my lovely not for real. I got 3 love of my lives, and then I got 2 special people that I love. My 3 baby mamas and my daughters.
Okay.
You feel me? Like
I
them
fuck with that.
them the only women in my life right now. The only people that I jump for, and my mama. You know, shout out to my mama.
Okay. Shout out to mama. But no. What do you say to the ladies out there that's dealing with a man that may be in that space of running? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we need to know how to handle y'all when y'all in that space, you know? Because we think we supposed to help every fucking thing, right? And
True that.
then sometimes we feel like, okay, we supposed to fall back, but we decide that at the worst time sometime. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So tell us a little bit. What do you say to the ladies? Like,
So,
what do they do?
The first thing that I'm gonna say that I've noticed from my helpmate, and I think she needs to call in if she's listening, because she can give you some better answers than I can give you. But
No, because we asking
well, I'm
what
saying
the
though, as
man
far as
need.
well, I'm gonna say that, but she has she can say something as far as for the women to help them understand exactly without me sounding like a chauvinist. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But at the end of the day, behind every great man is a great woman.
Absolutely.
So the first thing that you have to
Time's
take
out.
away.
Where's the bells and the bombs and stuff? You heard them?
No, he ain't hear none of that shit. Let me say that again. Behind every great man is a great woman.
Boom, bells, bombs, all of that.
So the first thing to dealing with a man that has the potential, or he's showing potential of greatness, is one, you have to remove feelings. You have to remove feelings out of the equation. If a man is going to be able to talk to you and really give you everything that he has, you have to eliminate your feelings. Because the moment you start thinking something, that becomes the whole scenario. Mm-hmm. And it's hard for us to compete against what y'all think about. Mm-hmm. I just want to vent to you about this. Mm-hmm. And I say one key word and you take it left because of your feelings.
Right.
When all I need you to do is just be an ear.
Okay.
If you will be an ear completely, then you'll be able to hear everything that I'm saying. Once I say, okay, what you got to say, and then you tell me, now I get to decipher and pick and choose what's best for the situation. Mm-hmm. It's not a controlling thing. It's not a you being bossy. It's not me being bossy. It's an equal ear partnership at this point. Mm-hmm. See, people don't know how to talk to people no more.
Right.
You talk to people like you text. That's trash. When we was growing up, we ain't have no fucking cell phones. We had one phone with a long ass cord, and you can go everywhere in the house.
Damn, you old.
We remembered everybody's phone number. We did all that shit off of straight memory,
Right.
muscle memory. Like, our muscle memory is gone now. They've taken being social with people is now on through the phone. Like, this is our way of interacting, being social.
Right.
People are afraid to be connected, hand in hand, foot in foot, because they got the world scared. So it's like a different scenario. So when a man is trying to open up in these times, then you have to eliminate your feelings, because you're not gonna get nowhere with him. Mm-hmm. You're gonna end up getting ghosts.
And see, that's the problem right there. Why is it okay? Okay, so just like it's difficult for us to like break through y'all walls and barriers and all of that different stuff, I understand it gets hard for y'all too, right? But why do y'all get to get ghosts and it's okay, but if we ghost, then it's like, she left a nigga when a nigga was down,
Oh, no.
when a nigga was
No.
and woo.
Let
We,
me-
like, you feel me? Like, we become the worst people in the world. But when y'all do it, it's like, shit,
So-
what she was going through wasn't that serious. She wasn't feeling me where I, you feel what
So
I'm saying?
let me explain what I meant by ghost. Ghost is when a man shut down and he don't want to talk to you. Mm-hmm. See, we ain't gonna tell you that, I can't talk to you. Mm-hmm. You're gonna put me in a position where I'm trying to talk to you, and every time I talk to you, you make me feel either less than or you just don't hear me. Then we'll get to that point where we ghost. connection is gone. Like the Wi-Fi is out. Like we don't have no connection. Like I'm shutting down, and that's that. You can talk, I'm gonna hear you, but I'm not really hearing you, and I'm not finna tell you exactly what I'm going through because you ain't gonna know what to do with it.
Right.
So it's more of that goes, not leaving, you know, and people leave because they have never ever been taught the example to stay. Even when in our time of growing up, whenever a man got tired of a woman, guess what he did? He went and got another one. When he got tired of her, he went and got another one. So every household that had children just saw a revolving door of people not wanting to stay and work it out. Everybody got problems. No matter who you go to, you're going to encounter a problem.
Right.
So that's why you just find that one person that you feel that you're compatible with, and you rock it. You have your ups, you have your downs, but you rock it. And out of that is blessings. You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree. I tell people that all the time. Like, you just got to find that one person that's worth it
To you.
And ride the fuck out that shit.
But see, the thing is, too, though, you actually have to be you in order for it to work. See, I don't think my relationship with Egypt would ever work if I wasn't true to who I was.
Right.
If I lied to her, if I like every other relationship I had, I lied, right? I lied to keep everything going, to keep it smooth, to keep the flow. But then there was a big ripple, and I could never catch that smoothness ever again. So I just moved on to the. But with her, it was like, you know what? For the first time in my life, I just want to be honest. I want to put it all out there and see where it go. I was scared shitless because, first of all, there's a 10 years difference.
Okay.
So their whole family, they all bad. So it's just like, I'm not going to get her. Even though I got my eye on her, I'm not finna get her because she's younger than me. She ain't thinking about an old nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? Just what it is. But what God has for you is for you.
It's for you.
So
Absolutely.
what I did was, not intentionally, but I ended up getting to know all her sisters before I got a chance to know her. Because I would see them more, so I would just spark a conversation with them, and then I would see her coming in and then going out. You know, I felt like she didn't want to give me the time of the day, but the day that we did have that conversation, the first time we sat and talked for more than an hour, we've actually been inseparable since that time.
That's what's up.
So that's 2016, and I don't know what year we in now, because this whole world fucked up.
He said he don't know what
We
year.
still rocking though, you know what I'm saying? But honesty is key, because
Right.
she's taught me a lot. Like, when you have anger issues and you have a good woman, and your woman wants to pour into you, but she can't pour into you because you have anger issues and you take shit all the wrong ways. So ladies, hear me when I say this. There is a wall that can be destroyed if you have the right tools. Her tools was patience. She got frustrated a lot of times, but she had more patience than she realized, because we still rocking. Out of all the dumb shit that I did, you feel me? And I did some dumb shit. She know what I did. I ain't got to repeat it to the world.
Yeah, you
But I did
don't.
some dumb shit. But at the end of the day, she respects my honesty. The fact that I can tell her before somebody else come tell her, it means more.
Right.
So now when this other person is coming around trying to, oh, did you know that? Yeah, I already knew that. Now you look stupid. So it's like you got to have that right balance of communication. Like, I should be able to talk to you, and you should be able to talk to me about anything. If we can't talk, then we don't have a relationship.
Right. So like a best friend type of
No, it's more than a best friend, because
No, I'm saying on a communication level, y'all need to be able to communicate like best friends.
no, you need to be able to communicate like business partners, because
Okay.
everything that y'all do is a move to better each other.
That's right.
Bosses think like that. Hey, babe, you got $1 million, I got $1 million. Let's take half of our earnings, put it together. That's $1 million. We still got 5 each. Let's invest this. Let's do this together. Let's, so we coming together. We bringing our everything together. So it's a different type of relationship, because now our brains are thinking business, but it's actually personal love. It's like, hey, I care about you. I want you to be this type of man for me so I can feel secure as a woman. So these are the things that I need you to do. She's prepping me to be that boss. And then I vice versa tell her, hey, babe, I need you to do this, lose this, lose that. Boom. Now we clicking on all cylinders. There's nobody that can break us up. It's nothing that they can say.
That's what's up. I like that. That's real dope. So now that you done elevated,
I ain't elevated.
you in a
I done got a couple levels. It's levels to it, for real.
yeah, that's elevation.
Yeah.
You ain't down here no more.
Oh,
You
no,
feel me?
no, I got them attributes.
You feel me? So now that you done elevated, like what is your mindset now? Like what is your goal? Like what you want for Tree after this? Now that you've been able to embrace the spiritual growth, you know what I mean, the mental growth, and establish something solid, a real solid foundation with your girl. Like what's the goal now?
The goal is I have a studio. I have a detailing business. I have 4 children. I have my helpmate, my wife, my ride or die, and then I have me. Now, that's the puzzle. Now that everything is, all the puzzle, all the pieces are on the table, it's time for perfection. It's time to put the puzzle together and perfect that picture and frame it. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just at a point now where the building has begun. The foundation was laid. It takes years to lay foundations. This is not something that you can just do in a matter of months. You got to really go through some things. They say the first 6 years is the toughest. So once you get that under your belt, the foundation is laid. Now it's time to build. What do you want to build? Well, I want to build this for my legacy. So it's all, the puzzle is now the legacy. So once I put it together, I'm accomplished at that point. So it's just about moving pieces, trying to make this fit here. Now that I have everything in my life and everything is at a point to where I can see it and it's in front of me, now I'm just moving it, trying to connect it. Okay, well, this is 2022, 2023, I want to be able to buy a fourplex. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of my puzzles. Then I want to be able to expand the studio. Then I want to be able to purchase this home so all 4 of them can have their name on it, to have something tangible.
Right.
And then once I get to that point, then this company is going in his trust. This building is going in her trust. This company, you know what I'm saying? Like the puzzle is coming together. Like I just want to be straight. But the only way I can be straight, sorry, motorcycles,
Yeah, you see me like, wait a minute, you fucking hear that?
Niggas is disrespectful. Let me say
You
this.
feel
Let me
me?
shout out to the motorcycle gang. Nigga, fuck y'all, cause I get
motorcycle
harassed.
gang.
Look, I get harassed. You niggas pipes is loud as shit, and I got a charger, and I get pulled over more than you niggas do, cause for some reason our cars sound louder than that, but it don't. Yeah, it's just facts, but it is. But I love the motorcycles, though. Y'all do what y'all do. But like I was saying though, just putting the puzzle together and then just being accomplished, and then striving for perfection in God. The more I do that, the more things come together. And I've learned that I can't do it on my own.
So let me dive into that right there, right? Because of course we strive for that, right? But we never really could reach it. Like,
yes, you can.
Like
they told us that we can. They told us that we can.
There's who's perfect? There's no perfect person but him. You feel what I'm saying? There's no perfect person but him.
I know. See, you're taking what I'm saying out of context. When I say perfect, I mean the things that are set before me. Just how you sitting at this mic right now. You got this down to a science. This is perfect for you. This is one of your chapters of perfect. The way you can come in here, get on this mic, and hold a conversation, have people intrigued. You know what I'm saying? That's perfection. You can't teach that. Everybody don't have that gift.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You get in here, you do it every single day. You make yourself better than you was yesterday. That's perfection. The more you do stuff, the more it becomes second nature. The more it's just perfect. That's what I mean by being perfect.
Okay. So my question was finna be this. While you're trying to acquire or chase perfection in God's eyes, right? Do you agree or disagree that the journey becomes more and more uncomfortable as you try and accomplish that? That was my question. That was the reason.
I 100 and I ain't gonna say the other percentage of it, but it's up there. I 100 and blank percent agree, ladies and germs, that it is going to get difficult.
Right.
You know, the more you get closer to God, the more tasks, the more obstacles and hurdles are thrown at you. You know, at first it was exciting. I'm gonna tell you something. When God speaks to you and you know He speaks to you, and you on that journey of like just reading the Word every day, like playing the music, creating the music, like everything is for Him. You in this I'm untouchable zone, right? But then people have to understand too that before the devil can touch you, he has to get permission from God.
Absolutely.
So the moment that God said, have you considered my servant tree? Yo, let me tell you something. I ain't cuss God. I ain't never do what a lot of people in the Bible did, but let me tell you something. I've dug in the dirt, you know, for this walk. And it's very, very it's a word. It's very, very tiresome.
Very exhausting. That's the word.
Exhausting. Nigga be tired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like the best tired though, because you know when you get replenished, it's a different type of energy. It's a different type of about yourself. You know.
That's true.
And then the blessings on top of that just makes everything worth doing more and more and more. So the walk is definitely intense because, like I said, he's going to say, have you considered my servant blank? And then once he says no, and then he says, well, I bet you I'll give you access to this person, and I bet you that this person will not break or swear on my name. So let's keep that in mind, folks. When you're going through something and right before you start questioning God and swearing to God, understand that before Satan has interrupted your whole being, he had to ask for permission. And the fact that he had to ask for permission over your life means that you're chosen.
Right.
So you are supposed to walk different.
Right.
You're supposed to be peculiar. You're supposed to stand out. People are supposed to gravitate towards your light because that's how he made you.
Okay.
You wasn't always such a hard, you know, when you were a baby, when you were growing up playing with dolls, you had a soft side. You had like a real girly side. I don't know.
I still got it. What do you mean you had? I still got it. Don't I, Bank? Come on, Bank. You up in this thing with me now, damn it.
What I'm saying is that we all had, at one point in time, within the first 2 to 3 years of our life was innocent, right? And then we started being corrupted into the teenagers and young adults that we were, right? And it's not until you get tired of being in that cycle do you know, break out, do you realize that, hey, you know, I was born this way.
Right.
I took this path and now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's accountability. We got to take accountability for our actions and what we do. We all have a light in us, and it's up to us to allow that light to shine. Now, you cannot let that light shine. That's your option. But that's not why that wasn't your purpose, why you were born. Everybody has a niche, a gift, you know, just like he's sitting back here effortlessly, you know, pushing buttons and listening to us not talk, you know, that's a gift, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a gift, you know, you can't teach that, you know.
Thank you.
That's my guy, though. But
Banks, you got special talents, Bank. I'm just saying.
Banks is the man. Shout out to my boy Banks, man. Nobody could push a button like this nigga could push a button. You don't even hear the button push when it's pushed. Nigga. He just go in, you know what I'm saying? Bang, give yourself some rounds of applause and some claps and some fires. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So yeah, you know. But look, on some real talk, Queen. The unknown is so scary.
Very.
So when you walking for God, understand that that's what you're walking into is the unknown. But understand that that unknown is a narrow path. And underneath that narrow path, it says always will be protected. But you don't see that. You only see the cement on that narrow path that you're standing on. Not understanding that that path that you're on is marked and destined for greatness. So because you can't see it, you actually move a certain type of way. Mm-hmm. So I'm here to tell you that when you're called, you know that you called and he has his hand on you, don't be afraid to stay on that narrow road, because underneath that road, it says that you are protected. Mm-hmm. I will not fail you. Mm-hmm. I cannot fail. I cannot lie.
Right.
I am he. You feel me? Nobody is greater than me. I am King of Kings, Lord of Lords. You know, so that narrow path is a protected path. Now, the path that everybody else is on, where everybody want to have the same body, I'm seeing your eyelashes before I see your body. You know what I'm saying? Like this type of, that's the broad path. Mm-hmm. It's easy for everybody to take that path. But I get claustrophobic around. I can't. I need my own space.
Right.
Too many bodies. I have me gasping for air. So it's like you got to be mindful of that too. What you touch, what you encounter, what you're around, it becomes you.
How long did it take you to figure out that everybody can't go?
That took me 38 years. 2 years after I got really involved in the lesson and started actually studying for myself, I realized that everybody is not going to go. The Bible says that 2/3 is not going to make it purely off of disbelief. Mm-hmm. So what does that tell you? It says 1 in the city, 1 in the household, 2 in the city. Mm-hmm. Look how big LA is.
Right.
You mean to tell me only 2 people gonna make it out of LA?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So that speaks volumes. Like basically it's saying it's only 2 people in the city that got real faith. So personally, I'm trying to perfect being one of those 2. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because it's scary. Like I said, the unknown is scary. Just knowing that the majority is not gonna make it. It's like, yo, what do I need to do?
I'm gonna keep it real Gucci, because y'all know I keep it raw and uncut, right? I'm just being honest, you feel me? Because listen, some people need to know they ain't by their fucking self, okay?
They not.
So I feel deep in my heart, I feel like I'm one of them people, right? My faith is for real strong and it's unbreakable and all that, but it's impatient faith. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, and it's only because, let me tell you why. Because, see, he done exposed to me who he is, how he is, and what he can do, right? So now, because I know who my daddy is, you don't get to sit here and tell me that I can't expect what I'm expecting.
Facts.
You don't get to sit here and tell me that what I know I'm waiting on and what you show me ain't coming. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, so my faith is strong and it's there and it's never wavering. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm what do you call it when you
impatient?
No, when you
Sorry.
When you God damn it, it's on the tip of my tongue. Damn it. Shit.
It'll come to you.
Yeah, it's gonna hit
me in a minute.
I
tell Jeremy all the time, I said, son, if you do everything that I ask you to do, there's no way when it comes time for you to ask me for something that I'm going to tell you no, because you've been obedient. Mm-hmm. You're right. Our Father is the same way. So when we know we've been obedient and we get in a situation to where we really need him and we call out and we cry for him, and we feel like we don't get an answer, yeah, we get impatient.
Right.
But like I said earlier, everybody and everything has an appointed time. We just have to understand that our ways are not his ways, our thoughts are not his thoughts. Everything is foolish to him, that what we think and desire is so foolish to him. That's why he gave us simple commands for us to follow and keep, so we could be on one accord with him. And there's the land of milk and honey. That's just a part of it. Like there is so much more that he can bless you with. Like I'm gonna just say this, right? The devil, it has an opportunity to bless people too. Because remember in the Bible it says that he offered Jesus the whole world if you bow down and worship him. If you jump off this cliff, the angels will come down and save you. Remember that conversation somewhere? Well, somebody took that deal. When Jesus didn't, somebody took that deal. So understand that their blessings come from, just because you up and you rich and you doing all that don't mean you got it the right way. People always talk about God did this, God did it. God. Which God? Because there's a God of obedience and then there's a God of disobedience. Do people understand that?
Well, I think it's more than just them two guys, because people make other people and things their God.
Of course.
You feel what I'm saying?
Of course.
So, I think that plays a big role in things too. And then I don't even look at it like how you said the devil can bless you too, right? I don't even look at it as a blessing. I look at it like he pacifies you with the things that you need to continue to ride with me. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's a mirage. That's what he offers you.
Yeah.
Something that looks tangible, but it really ain't.
It ain't. Because even if, say the money, right? You get the money, you got to look over your shoulder all the time wondering if they coming to get you. You don't know if the streets coming to get you or the feds coming to get you, but somebody coming to get you.
I mean, it's funny you said that, right? Because when I first signed my first deal that I ever did in Vegas, I had got money, and the people around me at that time, everybody can't go. You feel me? So my house went from being a turn-up spot, like everybody could just come over, get freaky, do what you want to do, pop your pills, drink, just hang out. It's my crib, everything paid for. I'm not tripping. Just come, bring me some drink, bring me some trees. I ain't tripping. That's how my crib used to be in Vegas when I first got out there. And then all of a sudden, I got that bread, and I understand, like, now I have to move different. I have to walk different. So now I got to tell these dudes, like, hey, y'all can't come over every day no more. Right. The moment I did that, niggas start shooting at my crib, trying to break in my house. I'm catching more gun cases, all because I want to do right, and I want to be successful in my craft. But there are people that are comfortable and content with being nothing. Just a waste of fucking space, just decorations on earth for no fucking reason. Excuse my language. It just boils my weenie. You know, these
don't boil the weenie.
You know. I just say,
hey Nina, I see you. She said, y'all my two favorite people.
What's up, Nina? She got to come roll with the Charger squad one day, the Challengers. You know what I'm saying? She be playing. Hey, but you know, you got to understand that there are people of destruction, and these destruction people, they like to leech on to people that's doing things in their life. And the reason being is the more people that we can keep down, the more people we take with us in the end. People don't look at it like that too. Everybody got that one friend in their life. I used to have this one friend, but everybody got a friend in their life, right? That no matter what the fuck they do, they always need something. What's up, girl? Shit, what you got going on today? Oh shit, I'm trying to figure out how I can get this. I got this file. Like, damn, like, didn't you just, borrow some money from nigga yesterday? Like, fuck, like, every day is something, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to understand that those people will bring you down, constantly keep you in a place where you can't grow. Coldest thing somebody said to me in life was, if you the head of your circle, you in the wrong circle. I mean,
listen, and it's draining as fuck because nobody around you can pour into your cup. You feel me? So when I done fucking exhausted all of my fluid, all of my blessings, all of my game. When I've exhausted all of that, nobody can give me anything to refuel. You feel what I'm saying?
Not even
and
3%.
even when you see me finna croak over and die, you will still say, but Queen, so can you do? You feel what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna you ain't gonna try to resuscitate a motherfucker or nothing. You still gonna have your hand out.
Remember you said you
regardless of
$60 earlier?
you feel me?
I'm dying over here. You ain't gonna fucking call 911. Can I get the $60 first? What the fuck?
Yeah, but
Nina said that's so true. That's why I let a lot of people go.
Got
You
to.
have to. You have to. You can't hold on to people. And I love so many people because I love hard, right? So even when I detach from you, it's not that I hate you. It's not that we have issues. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not, there's no other feelings other than I need peace. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
so for my peace, I got to let you be over there.
You know what? The smartest thing that I ever did once I found God is he revealed that to me. Like, man, you can't keep being the head of your circle because, like you said, nobody can pour into you, right? So I got rid of my circle. The only person I had in my circle was Egypt. And let me tell you, she was more beneficial than the 6 people that I had in my life.
Look.
She was a motivator. She was like a thinker. She is like such a dominant force. You know, like all women can, you know, have that take charge.
What happened?
What happened? Oh, I felt a.
Yeah, it left. It was
Yeah.
like click.
But every woman has that take charge side of them, you know.
Right.
She did it to the point to where she can allow me to see that, hey, the people that was around me, it's like I can do this myself. Like, you can
Right.
do this, you can do this. Yes, it's good to have people in your corner, but at the end of the day, you have the gift, you have the talent. I believe in you. This is all you need to do, right? So those are the type of people you need in your life. Now, if you're in a situation where you do not have these type of people in your life that will pray for you at the drop of a dime, like I'm talking about really pray for you, like go in with the intercede for you, you know what I'm saying? That just be an ear. But not only that, if you don't have that, then you need to go find you. Just wake up tomorrow and go to a neighborhood that's way better than yours. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do nothing but just hit a Starbucks. Find one person in there that's by themselves. Ask them what they do. Sit down, have a casual conversation. Better yourself, right? Because now at this point, you're broadening your horizons. You're getting out and you're leaving behind what you used to, and now you're stepping into the unknown. But the unknown is good. Brings me back to that point. Even though it's scary, it's good because there are things in the unknown that you need in order to equip yourself for your walk.
I totally agree. That's game right there, y'all. Free game, okay?
Free game.
So look, y'all, I thank you, Tree, for stopping in
Thank you.
to drop some gems for us.
Hey.
You know what I mean? We be trying to learn a little something up in here sometime. You know what I
love it.
mean?
Hey, you know what? This is
But
the hottest talk show on this side of the Mississippi. So I
thank
could not.
you,
I
thank you,
could
thank
not
you.
not
Where
show
my
up.
bombs and shit?
I don't know what's up with Banks. I don't know what's up with
He
this
tripping.
nigga.
He being a hater tonight.
What was you
but
sipping
look,
on? What's in
y'all.
that water, man?
I want to thank everybody that tapped in tonight, okay? I hope y'all learned something. I hope that y'all had heard something in here that you could share with a sister, a friend, a brother, or somebody that, you know, will help you out along your journey. But continue to follow both of us, Queen BG Music, as well as Beats by Big Tree on Instagram, okay? Make sure you're following the Candy Line. That's Candy with a K. And y'all do not forget about the Toast to Success. We gonna be in that thing, doing it big, real boss like, okay? I'll see y'all again next Sunday. I love y'all to pieces.
I'm hearing these bitches is on me, but I already know. They just mad cause the hitters be wanting me. You know how the shit go. They be all on the ground, yelling and screaming and wanting to smoke.